Today it's the full page flip. Hey guys, it's LJ here, welcome back to another video. So, I have had requests for me to make individual photos of specific pages in an album. So rather than do a full album layout or a full album tutorial, they want me to just show you really quickly and easily how to set up one particular page. So the page that I'm going to show you, I have an example of here from my latest album, the one I'm currently working on. So this is the page. Now I've added a pocket at the back, but you don't have to. I'm going to show you it with the pocket, but you could obviously do it without the pocket. And what this page does is you have your, I've called this the full page flip, is what I'm calling it. Hopefully that will make sense when you see it. So you've got your full page here, and what we do is we open it this way, and we have this layout where we can have 4 photos. This one is large enough for a 4x6, but you can do it whatever size you like. But then it also opens this way and has the same layout. So from the top, it opens up like so, and then it also opens up like so. So the page opens both ways. You could of course have it opening up and down if you wanted to, if you were doing a portrait album. I was just doing a landscape album. So that's the layout we're going to work on today. And what I decided I would do is I would use different coloured papers to make it really clear as to what is happening. Okay. So let's say that we're doing an album that is 8 by 10, okay? So I'm going to cut this at 10 and at 8. So this is my album page, okay? Obviously it could be portrait, it could be landscape, it's up to you. You can do it either way. But this is my base page. So because this is my base page, I'm going to work to these sizes, but you can obviously adapt this to meet your album size. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use this red card to make my pocket. Now I want an inch at the top for my pocket, so because this is 8, I'm going to cut this at 7. And because this is 10, I'm going to cut this at 11. So 11 by 7. So 1 inch shorter and 1 inch wider so that we can put the hinges. Okay. So on my pocket piece, so this is my base, this is my pocket. Half an inch flap on each side to make a pocket. You could, if you wanted, add another half inch on the bottom, but I don't like doing that on my pockets. So half an inch on each side gives us this piece. Okay, and then all I'm going to do, stick this to my back. So I'm just going to grab some glue. We're going to put glue on the flaps, just like a regular pocket. And then glue along the bottom. Again, just like a regular pocket. And I'm going to attach this at the bottom. You do not have to do the pocket. I just added the pocket as an extra space for photos. You don't need to do the pocket. So whether you're using the pocket or your page, you want to cut another 2 pieces. This time I'm going to use black. 2 pieces. You want them to be the same height as the space you're working on. So for me it's the pocket. So mine are going to be 7 because my pocket is 7. But you would do whatever width your page is. I'm going to cut those both at 7. And then you also want to cut these at 1 inch wider. So again, this is 10, so I'm going to cut these at 11. So these are now the same height as the pocket and 1 inch wider. Okay, I'm going to need to get my big scoreboard for this. So, for our black pieces, we are going to score at 1/2 inch on each end. Okay, so 1/2 inch on each end, and then the middle. Because mine is 11, my middle is 5.5. If your length is 10, it would be 5. If your length is 6, it would be 3. So 1/2 inch on each end and the middle. So 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and then the middle. Okay, 2 pieces. First thing we're going to do, we're going to make those 1/2 inches valley folds. 1/2 inch is a valley, and our middle fold is a mountain. So then you've got valley, mountain, valley, and you've got these little tent shaped pieces, so it looks like a tent. Okay, we'll do it again. 1/2 inch is a valley, 1/2 inch is a valley, middle is a mountain. Okay, so now we have 2 little tents. Okay, so now we're going to stick these on. So take your page, whatever your page is, we're going to put the tents, if I stand this up, we're going to put the tents like this, facing each other, and we're going to stick those 1/2 inch strips to the backing. Okay, first thing, always dry fit, so put it down, check that you've folded everything correctly and that it fits neatly, which it does. Then we can glue on. So 1/2 inch flap, I'm going to put the glue. Okay, I'm going to line this up with this edge and the bottom, neat as possible, nice and straight. Just check the other piece will fit on, which it will. Okay, so now we've got 1 tent piece stuck to the back. Yes? Okay, now we're going to stick this one. So I'm going to open it out and we're going to stick this one right next to it like so. Again, check you're on the bottom and that you line up nicely like so. And then stick on your 1/2 inch. I'm going to turn this so I can see easier. So line this up nice and straight. If there's a bit of a gap, that's not a problem. That really isn't going to be seen. And you'll be doing this all in the same colour paper, so you know, it won't be a huge issue. You can see mine just because it's different colour paper, but Okay, so there is our tents stuck to that backing piece, okay? So we've got the base page, the pocket if you add one. If you don't have a pocket, stick these to your page, okay? I just added the pocket for extra photo spacings. Okay, now we're going to cut another piece that is the right size. So my base page is 8 by 10. So I'm going to cut this at 10. However, my pocket is 7. So I'm going to cut this at 7 by 10. So this piece is going to be exactly the same size as our pocket. Okay, so it covers that whole area. Okay. So we've got our back, the tent pieces, and we still have these strips, and these strips are going to stick onto this piece. Okay, so again, do your dry fit. Just pop everything down and just check. Hello, go down. Those flaps didn't want to stay down then. Just check that we fit on, which we do nicely. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to position this here nice and neatly. I don't know why these are refusing to stay folded. There we go, that's a bit better. So we're going to do glue on the 1/2 inch flaps. And then glue all over my fingers. Okay, so this is what your page will look like, be it portrait or landscape, and then this will open up sideways. So you've got the backing, the tent piece and the front, and then this will open up this way and you've got the backing, the tent piece and the front. And then because I added a pocket, there's also this pocket at the back. So again, from the top, this has no magnets on, so it's not going to stay closed for now. You have your backing, your tent piece and your front, and then you have your backing, your tent piece and your front. So obviously you create this at whatever size fits your page. I've just done this at a relatively large size to make it really obvious. You can downsize it, upsize it, make it square, do whatever you like, just use the sizing process. So because I added a pocket, I cut 3 pieces that were 1 inch shorter than my page and 1 inch longer than my page. Okay, if I was not having a pocket, then I would cut 2 pieces that were the same height but 1 inch wider. And then your front panel is the size, so if it was a full page, mine would have been 8 by 10, but because I put the pocket, mine was 7 by 10. And so there we've got the full page flip with the pop-up. And obviously if you have a portrait page, you can do the same thing. You could have it going sideways, but then you have a very thin space for photos. Whereas if you go up and down, you still have a space for the larger photos. And obviously, if I cut this off, if I did that without a pocket, you could just do it the size of your page. You don't have to have that pocket on there. I just added the pocket as an extra piece to show you. So then when we stand it up, we have our backing piece, our pocket, our tent pieces and our front. So that is the full page full page flip. If you have any questions about this layout, let me know down in the comment. If you have another specific page layout that you've seen me or somebody else do that you'd like instructions for, again, let me know down in the comments. I really like this concept of doing individual pages like this, because obviously you can put them in any album that you like, and this way you get to see different styles, which is really cool. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. I do paper crafty mixed media things on a Tuesday and resin projects on a Friday, and then in between that I do some awesome design team projects. So yeah, thank you very much for spending time with me today, guys. Keep crafting, and I'll see you soon. Bye!